The morning sun bathed Pompeii in a golden glow, casting long shadows that danced on the cobblestone streets. The city awoke slowly, with the first light of dawn revealing the timeless beauty of its ancient architecture. The golden rays kissed the rooftops and walls, bringing warmth and life to the sleeping city. Merchants set out their wares, their voices a familiar chorus in the forum. The market square buzzed with activity as vendors arranged their goods, from fresh produce to intricate crafts. The air was filled with the sounds of haggling and laughter, a testament to the vibrant community spirit that thrived here. Fountains splashed in courtyards, offering a refreshing respite from the growing heat. The gentle sound of water provided a soothing backdrop to the bustling city, a reminder of the ingenuity of Roman engineering. These courtyards were sanctuaries of peace amidst the lively streets. The air, thick with the scent of fresh bread and spices, buzzed with life. Bakers and spice merchants filled the streets with their aromatic offerings, enticing passers-by with the promise of delicious flavors. The marketplace was a sensory feast, a place where the community gathered to share in the bounty of their land. Pompeii was a city that embraced life, unaware of the slumbering giant that lay just beyond its borders. The citizens went about their daily routines, blissfully ignorant of the impending disaster. Life in Pompeii was rich and full, a testament to the resilience and spirit of its people. Mount Vesuvius, a verdant silhouette against the azure sky, held no menace in the eyes of Pompeii's citizens. To them, it was a majestic backdrop, a symbol of nature's beauty and bounty. The mountain stood watch over the city, a silent guardian that had always been there. It was a source of fertile soil, a silent guardian of their prosperity. The fields around Vesuvius were lush and green, providing abundant harvests that sustained the city. The people of Pompeii revered the mountain, seeing it as a benevolent force that nurtured their land and lives. Livia, a young woman with eyes the color of olives, hurried through the crowded streets. The ancient Roman marketplace buzzed with life, vendors shouting their wares, children darting between stalls, and the scent of fresh bread mingling with the aroma of exotic spices. Livia moved with purpose, her heart pounding not just from the rush, but from a deeper, unspoken desire. Her days were filled with the endless tasks of her household, grinding flour, weaving cloth, preparing meals for her father and brothers. Each task was a reminder of her duty, her role in the family, and the expectations placed upon her as a daughter. The rhythm of her daily chores was both comforting and confining, a melody she knew by heart but longed to change. Yet her heart yearned for more than the confines of her home. She often found herself gazing out the small window of her room, dreaming of a life beyond the walls that enclosed her. The horizon called to her, whispering promises of adventure, freedom, and a love that was more than just a fleeting fantasy. Her gaze drifted towards the imposing villa at the end of the street, the home of Lucius, a young merchant's son. The villa stood as a symbol of everything she desired: wealth, status, and the possibility of a different life. Lucius was kind and handsome, and in her dreams he was the key to unlocking the world she longed to explore. Their paths crossed only in fleeting moments, a shared glance at the marketplace, a whispered greeting at the fountain. Each encounter was brief, yet charged with unspoken emotions. The marketplace was their stage, the fountain their secret meeting place, where time seemed to stand still, if only for a moment. But in those stolen seconds, Livia's heart soared with a love she dared not reveal. She cherished these moments, replaying them in her mind as she went about her daily tasks. The love she felt for Lucius was a secret she held close, a precious gem hidden from the world, fueling her dreams and giving her hope for a future where her longing might one day be fulfilled. The earth rumbled. A low growl echoed from the mountain, sending tremors through the heart of the city. Confusion rippled through the marketplace. Birds scattered, their frantic cries swallowed by the growing tremor that shook the very foundations of Pompeii. Then the sky darkened. Ash, like a malevolent snow, began to fall, coating the city in a ghostly pall. Panic seized the populace. The once bustling marketplace transformed into a scene of chaos as people scrambled for safety, their cries echoing through the ash-choked air. Section 4, a city consumed. Livia, her heart pounding against her ribs, raced through the crowded streets. The once vibrant city was now a scene of chaos and despair. People screamed, children cried, and the ground trembled beneath their feet. The sky, once blue, was now a dark, ominous grey, filled with ash and smoke. Her thoughts were a whirlwind of fear and a desperate longing to find Lucius. Every face she saw was twisted in terror, every voice a cry for help. She pushed through the throngs of people, her eyes scanning the crowd for any sign of him. The air grew thick and hot, filled with the sulphurous reek of the volcano's breath. Each breath was a struggle, the ash stinging her eyes and throat. It felt as if the very air was trying to suffocate her. Buildings shook, their tiled roofs collapsing under the weight of the falling ash. The sound of crumbling stone and breaking wood filled the air, a grim symphony of destruction. Livia knew she had to find Lucius before it was too late. She found Lucius near the forum, his face etched with fear. Relief washed over her, but it was short-lived. The ground shook violently, and they knew they had to move quickly. Hand in hand they dodged falling debris, their hope dwindling with each passing moment. The streets they once knew were now unrecognizable, buried under layers of ash and rubble. Every step was a battle against the encroaching doom. The world around them seemed to be dissolving into a maelstrom of fire and ash. The once proud city of Pompeii was being consumed, its history and people swallowed by the relentless fury of the volcano. They could only hope to survive the night. Section 5. Love and loss in the ashes. The darkness deepened. The once magnificent city, now a graveyard of shattered stone and ash, lay buried beneath a suffocating blanket of volcanic debris. The eruption had ceased, leaving an eerie silence in its wake. Livia and Lucius, their bodies encased in the unforgiving embrace of the ash, lay together, their love story forever intertwined with the tragic fate of Pompeii. Their names, like the city they called home, were lost to the whispers of time, a poignant reminder of the day love and loss were etched in ash.